Well, today I'm taking you behind the scenes commercial fishing, and we're going to take you through the whole process, the entire journey that piece of fish takes from beginning to end, from getting caught by the fishermen to the warehouse to getting cut to the trucks to the delivery to the restaurant. Let's go. Every morning is started before sunrise, and the first thing is to fill the boat with bait. Today we're going after blackfish or tautog, and the bait of choice is white crab. Once the boat is loaded with all the bait, we head out on our 3-hour steam to the fishing grounds. First mate Ray makes sure all the rigs and all the setups are ready to go so that we can start fishing the minute we hit the grounds.
How you doing? Captain Jack here, Sarah Grace Charters. This is my 50th year fishing Montauk waters. Started 1975 on the Flying Cloud with Captain Freddie Bird. Fishing's always good, the catching stinks now and then. I would say it's probably number one in putting fish on a dock. Montauk, Shinnecock being second. And I think it, feeds the masses, from tilefish to porgies. It's all right here. It's a little later in the year, so we go a little further. I pretty much did every fishery in Montauk. I've did a little dragon. I did gill netting, a lot of charters. We're chartering now when we're not commercial fishing. But yeah, and then I also did 20 years in New York Harbor as a tugboat captain. I like to say I ran more salt water out of my socks than most guys sailed across.
You're on
all right,
as well?
Good. All right, coming in.
Oh.
I got you. You still got him? That was a good one.
I got a small one on. This one might be measurable. Nice.
Yeah. See? Any fresher, they bite you. Look at that one, Vin. He was.
I could swing him.
Big?
No.
Alright, swing him right in. He looks like he's pretty good. We can swing it. Hey guys, I'm Ray Curtin, Jack Curtin's son right there. Been commercial fishing for, God, I can't even say how long. Well, he's had me out here since I was about this big, so that was commercial days too.
First sentence was, when are we going home?
Exactly. We'll actually get certain buyers, we'll get more money from them, and they generally want a smaller size, so we'll keep those alive, and it's a much better price. So you keep them in the live well, keep them in the traps at the dock, and then they come buy a whole load right at one shot. Doesn't make it any easier keeping them alive, and now you have to tag them these days. So when you're doing that, you got to be very careful you're not catching a gill or anything like that, because that will kill them immediately. So you got to be very gentle, very nice to them. It's such a strong fish. It only makes the job a little more difficult, but it's worth doing for the price. A legendary place, I would say. I mean, God, how many stories come out of here? My father's been out here for what, 1975. So he's been out here fishing forever. His buddy right up there, owner of the Viking fleet, right up ahead of us. God, it's a staple, I think, of the East Coast fishing community. Up and down the eastern seaboard, everybody knows Montauk.
Yeah, keep forgetting.
Now that we limited out on tautog, we're headed out to deeper water, about 300 feet, and we're going to target black sea bass, which we are allowed 400 pounds. What you got, Mike? Let's see. Oh, nice. 2 great ones. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I got 2 jumbos on or what. Mike, I'm gonna come up and over behind you with these guys. Oh my God. Hold on.
Nice one.
Jeez. He's all bent. Now that's what we're going for.
Is it jumbo?
There you go. Bunch of nice ones coming up. Now that's a jumbo right there. Now that's what we're after. So these are gonna go on a truck tonight, straight to the warehouse. So something that's unique about the way that Ray and Jack do their commercial fishing is that they're doing rod and reel. A lot of guys put out traps, a lot of guys do drag nets, and that is going to absolutely beat up the fish. The way these guys are doing it takes longer, but you get a much, much better product that just looks beautiful on your plate, it lasts longer, and it's not just beat to hell.
Hey everyone, my name is Vinny, the fish buyer and co-owner of Greenpoint Fish and Lobster in Brooklyn, New York. We're a wholesale company, a restaurant. Sometimes we're our own fishing company too. Got some black sea bass on the end of this. There it is.
Nice. Hold that up.
So this is black sea bass. We're just off Montauk. We want to know that we're getting the fish that's coming from the place that we think it is, which means that a lot of times you can find fish that are mislabeled from other places. There's no denying that this fish comes from where we say it is because I just caught it. My background is part of a fishing family out of Boston. I'm 5th generation. I started the Greenpoint Fish and Lobster Company in 2012.
Don't be afraid to take the hook out of that fish.
It's in there so deep. I mean, Montauk is our life's blood. It is a place that we've been getting all of our fish out of, or not all of our fish, but we've been getting a significant amount of fish from here for years. And you know, we do a direct connection where we know the fishermen, we have a long-standing relationship with them and with other boats. Something a lot of people don't understand or realize is that the fish is all coming from the same places. There's very few actual fishing ports, so the fish is all landed in the same place and then it's divvied out. We set out around 5 o'clock in the morning. We're looking for a full limit of black sea bass, which is 400 pounds. The fish that are 2 pounds and more are more valuable as a price. They're called a jumbo. We sell them to a lot of different restaurants all over Brooklyn and Manhattan, and the chefs really prefer a fish that's over 2 pounds. It gives a bigger fillet, better portion size. We're going to fish here for another couple hours. We're going to get our limit, and we're going to head back. They will be in New York City tonight. We'll be in the warehouse around midnight. People can place orders. We'll prep them out. We'll send them out. So the fish could be at your restaurant less than 24 hours.
Big one? Come on, big. Hey, bonito!
Perfect.
There was the other one, the black had some in it.
Huh?
Did you get them all on top?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, for VTR.
TOADFISH 1. And Yaito, give me another.
So all the fish is weighed out, packed up on ice. It's going to go on a truck tonight, and it's going to get shipped from Montauk to our warehouse in Brooklyn. Once it's in Brooklyn, it's ready to be ordered. Chefs across Brooklyn, across New York, are going to put in their orders tonight, and our guys are going to come in very early and start cutting. So I'll see you at the warehouse and show you that. So we're here in the receiving room at Greenpoint Fish. Dickie here handles all the routing for our trucks. Where is that sea bass gonna go?
I'd say majority Manhattan, all up and down the island, and then you know, we got a little bit in Brooklyn today, so they'll be out and about Greenpoint, Park Slope, Bed-Stuy. We're all over the place.
So now, one of the next stops in our journey is Greenpoint Fish and Lobster, which is restaurant and seafood market. So we're gonna head inside. Right now, Joe, the fishmonger, is gonna be setting up the seafood market side of things, and we'll go talk to her.
Hi, boss. How are you, my friend?
Good, man. How are you?
Fine. Work.
Okay, my name is Joe, and I'm a fishmonger here at Greenpoint Fish and Lobster. Local fish in general is super good for a few reasons. One, it keeps the ecology of the water super sustainable because, like, humans are predators, right? So as long as we're staying within the ecology of where we live, the ecosystem's gonna stay rather balanced, right? So we're keeping in mind what we're taking, what's staying. It's better to eat something that's closer to you than having it travel a long way. And also, I just think it's nicer. Like, it sort of plays into that fantasy of, like, someone is in the water, like, less than 500 miles from you fishing, and then there it is in front of you. It sort of keeps the magic of seafood alive, in my opinion.
So you've gotten to see the commercial fishing, the warehouse, the fish market. Now we're in what is our fish's final stop. It's one of the best restaurants here in Brooklyn, and I'm lucky enough that the chef invited us in, and he's gonna show us exactly how he uses our sea bass in his dish. Let's head in.
My name is Payson Stoltz. I'm the chef de cuisine at Lilia Restaurant in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. We're at Lilia. This is kind of the heart and soul of Lilia right here is our wood fire grill. We do a lot of protein, a lot of vegetables, anything we can grill, we're gonna put it on the grill. First thing we do with the bass is we like to pull it out. That kind of dries out the skin. It's gonna help us get a crispier skin. So right now I'm just seasoning both sides with salt, a little bit of olive oil. I think it's important to use local product for a lot of reasons. Greenpoint Fish is literally a couple blocks away, so we're supporting our community, we're supporting our actual neighbor. Buying local fish, you're supporting sustainable fisheries, safe fisheries, which ensures longevity in the fishery. For us at Lilia, it's ensuring that we're putting the best possible product on the plate for the guests every single night. So for the skin not to stick, we need dry skin and a really hot grill. That's it. Skin's nice and crispy, we'll finish it by the fire.
One of the only places in Brooklyn cooking like this, huh?
I think so, yeah. I mean, it's really special. This grill is awesome.
How do you know when the fish is done?
You're gonna see it go from like an opaque pink on the flesh to just white all the way through. It'll be nice and flaky. All right. So to plate this, we have our coal roasted potatoes, nice finishing olive oil, Maldon salt, and our bass. And then this is our salsa verde, which is chives, tarragon, parsley, shallot, garlic, Dijon mustard, red wine vinegar.
Don't give away all the secrets. That is gorgeous.
I feel like my biggest thing.
So it would be absolutely rude not to dig in, right? So we got to dig in now. Come on, Lily, yeah. All right.
Chef, you first, please.
That skin does look perfect. Guys, if you can see, still glistening, absolutely perfect cook on that. Now you tell me someone that could do that with just plain fire. Absolutely amazing. What do you guys think?
Best fish I've ever had. Really good.
Yeah.
Crispy, lemony.
And that's how it's done. But the next time you sit down to a restaurant and you just get your piece of fish on your plate, or even at your house or for your fishmonger, this is all the work that went into that fish. This is the journey that fish took from the water to get to you sitting in the restaurant. Now, I feel pretty lucky because this is one of the busier restaurants in Brooklyn, and I just got one of the best dishes in Brooklyn just hanging out. So I'm pretty lucky. Payson, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Dish is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna put all the information of everywhere down below. So Lilia here in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. If you happen to be here and you don't come to my restaurant, make sure you come here. Guys, I hope you enjoyed coming along on that adventure as much as I did making it. To me, it is fascinating the amount of work and effort that goes into your plate of food at a restaurant. So the next time you sit down, just know that all the food on that plate, that's the journey it went through, and those were all the people involved. I'll see you guys on the next one.